Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore. This is Labyrinth Refrain Covenant of Dusk. We found the key, but it was a fake. Let's report in. 1 day remains. Jonia continues to infuse Luca with magic, but Luca remains unconscious. Jonia's face has become thin and gaunt. The toll this infusion has taken on Jonia's physical well-being can no longer be ignored.
Are you alright? I think you're pushing yourself too hard.
Luca, how much longer are you going to sleep? Wake up! Damn it. Why? I've been infusing you with magical energy for days. What's the problem? Is her magic too powerful? Or is my magic... Wait... My magic?
Jonia observes her own magical energy.
My magic is barely coming out? I see. No wonder she still hasn't recovered. What have I been doing?
Madame Dronya?
What? What the hell have I been doing? Maybe I really am just a worthless scarecrow.
Jonia releases Luca's hand and begins to sway, but Maria catches her before she falls to the floor.
Madame Dronya! I know you don't want to hear this, but you need to rest. You're on the verge of collapsing. If you keep going, you'll endanger your life.
My life? Endanger my life, huh? That's right. I still have my life. Even if it costs me all of my magical energy, I will not be just a worthless scarecrow. I am Dronya. Dusk Witch Dronya. And scarecrow or not, I will keep going, Marietta! As long as I still have a drop of mana in my body, I'm never giving up!
Jonia closes her eyes and sharpens her focus at that moment.
Luca!
Madame Dronya?
You little dummy. You finally woke up.
Clean. I got it clean.
Don't worry about cleaning. Just rest, Luca.
Comforted by the sight of Jonia, Luca calmly closes her eyes.
Thank God. I'm so relieved. Luca.
Jonia sways and falls out of her chair.
Madame Dronya!
I'm fine. Just weak. That's all. Thank you, Marietta. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Thank you for your diligence. Do you want to rest now?
Yeah. I think I do. I'm exhausted. Just let me lean on your shoulder.
Okay.
1 day remains. Time is running out. Find the key that Porto took. Way ahead of you.
Luca, my child, are you awake?
Luca rubs her eyes and springs out of bed.
Huh? Marietta? Where am I?
Luca's voice is very quiet. Luca looks around and realizes she is at the Abbey, not the caravan.
The Abbey? What am I doing
don't remember, do you? You were in an accident, my child, and unconscious for several days.
An accident? But how come I don't hurt anywhere?
Because Madame Vronia took care of you.
She did?
Yes, she shared her magic with you.
She did? Huh? Her magic? When? How long was I asleep?
You've been asleep for 7 days.
Ah! Madame Junior!
Panicking, Luca bursts into Dronia's room.
Madame Junior! Madame Junior! Are you okay? Are you okay?
Must you be so loud when you wake up? How annoying.
Madame Junior?
Luca could tell just by looking at Dronia that she had become incredibly weak.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry.
Yes, I do! Yes, I do! Are you okay, Madame Junior? Can you see? Can you move your hands?
Jeez. Well, I'm glad you're awake.
Luca flinches.
Madame Junior? You're acting nice? Are you sure you're okay? Did you get bumped on the head? Don't tell me you're fake! Or is this a dream? No, maybe I died.
Oh, that hurt. Then you must be alive. Isn't that good news, Luca?
Meanie, you were mean just now for no reason. I won't put up with this, Madame Junior.
Oh dear. Dronia and Luca return to the caravan.
Well, this is day 7. I guess we couldn't find the other key after all. It's okay, Tracty. I should have known 7 days wasn't enough time to find it. So, we just have the one key, huh?
Despite the late hour, a commotion can be heard outside. Luca peers out the window and sees a large group of soldiers.
Madame Junior, a whole bunch of soldiers are coming.
The caravan doors open and in walks Funa.
What are you doing here, Funa?
Just so you know, I've dispelled the ward you erected around this town. Also, I'm pleased to inform you that Baba Yaga's 24 apprentices have finally arrived, and they're just dying to see you again. They have Refrain completely surrounded. You have nowhere to run, Dronia.
You went to a lot of trouble to organize this little class reunion.
It's not like you to make quips, Dronia. Are you trying to stall for time while you think of your next move? Well, no matter. I already know that you have a second key. But don't worry. I won't force you to hand it over. You stole Patrone's letter to Baba Yaga. You stole the Tractatus de Monstrum. And as if that wasn't enough, you brazen bitch, you stole Baba Yaga's name, too. But at last, your sins have caught up to you.
You have a big mouth for a little runt.
Now then, Lady Luca, you may dismiss this Dronia poppet. What? Thank you for keeping a diligent watch over Dronia. Madam Baba Yaga is very pleased with your results. Don't worry about the last key. The Witches of Ruler will claim it after we take back the Tractatus de Monstrum. As a Funa puppet who contains the will of Baba Yaga herself, it's no surprise that I would emerge victorious.
What the... Dronia Poppet? Funa Poppet? What are you talking about?
I can't dismiss this Dronia puppet.
Luca!
I thought thought you might say that, Lady Luca. You are so predictable. Tell me, Dronia, do you remember Klaus? It felt like destiny when I found out he was here. I mean, what are the odds of running into him again?
So it is the same Klaus.
That aside, he was recently taken by an unclean one. But it might be more accurate to say that he wanted it to take him. I wonder what's going to happen next. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Governor Petrone, this is... what brings you here?
Dronia, is it true that you were pretending to be Baba Yaga?
I suppose I'm out of excuses. Yes, that's correct. I'm just Dusk Witch Dronia.
I knew it. And is this one of your cohorts?
Petrone callously tosses a leather bag at Dronia's feet. A dead spider spills out in a crumpled heap.
Baltini. I understand. Since we're all being open and honest with each other, I have a question for you, Petrone. Why are you in this town of sinners?
So, you've learned that much. Fine. I will explain. Wait outside and secure the area. Station yourself far from the caravan so as not to hear our voices.
The soldiers bowed, then exited.
Looks like we have the place to ourselves.
Was learning the true purpose of this town also part of your exploration? How much do you know?
I know enough.
The town of Refrain is a purgatory where the souls of sinners congregate. Through my dealings with outsiders, I figured out that I'm the soul of a sinner who died more than 100 years ago. Soon after, I began to carefully gather information and document all activity that occurred in this town. At first, I tried to talk about it with others in the town. I even appointed criers to announce death notices every morning. But it was no use. No one remembers. Dronia, do the people of this town look like sinners to you? Of course not. Most of them are good, decent people.
Well, 2 killed Dronia, so I wouldn't say that much.
But their essence is still sinful. Sinners and good people, is there even a difference? Break the law and you're a sinner. Resist sin and you're a good person. What is sin anyway?
I have no interest in discussing this subject. The concept of sin is a human construct. Taken to its logical conclusion, every human being is technically a sinner.
That's right. Sin is natural, and there is wisdom to be gained from it. But sin itself is a product of the heart. Over time, it rots a person's soul. As an outsider, I don't expect you to understand the suffering that festers in the depths of our souls. The endless days this town perpetuates. The same day for all eternity. But after a while, this purgatory starts to feel almost comforting. It's quite strange, really.
So what you're telling me is, I'm having a conversation with a dead man.
I'm not the only one. Everyone in this town is a dead sinner.
Not true.
Our only salvation is the unclean ones. They roam this city like Angels of mercy, guiding us into the loving arms of death. Have you ever taken a good look at them? Seen the pity in their eyes? In this purgatory, those creatures are our saviors. It is they who bear the terrible burden of our impure sins.
Yes. It didn't take long for me to notice that they had no interest in outsiders like us.
Exactly. When the sun sets, the unclean ones appear to relieve us. They're true masters. And for each soul they save, it's as though they never existed here in the first place. Relationships between people can be affected by their surroundings. Wouldn't you agree? No one in this town remembers Maylee, the baker's daughter, except me, because I documented her everyday activities. Though I'm sure outsiders like you still remember her. And with Maylee's disappearance, Juliet's personality has changed. As far as I'm concerned, Juliet has always been a wicked little slut, but my records prove she wasn't always like that. When a soul disappears, it affects everyone who once had a relationship with them. Sometimes drastically so.
So, why did you summon Baba Yaga? Why did you need a witch to explore the labyrinth?
Oh, you assumed her identity without knowing why I summoned her. I don't need to be relieved from this town. On the contrary, I wish to live here forever. But the people who disappear, they vanish without a trace. Like they never existed at all. Can you imagine it? The despair of being the only one who knows that these people have been forgotten.
No one forced you to keep tabs on this town's residents. If it bothers you so much, just burn all your documents.
That's practical.
You must understand, in this purgatory where the same day repeats for eternity, I cannot perform such a drastic action.
There's no yesterday or tomorrow. There's only today.
But even so, I still want to stay here.
So you thought the remedy for your problem could be found in the labyrinth beneath Refrain?
Yes. I thought the legendary Great Witch Baba Yaga could help me. I did everything I could to find her. But instead of Baba Yaga, I got you.
She did kill Baba Yaga. Patrona's face contorted into an expression of cold, seething rage.
Dronia, you should know, I absolutely hate liars. My wives were liars. All 12 of them. That's why I had to kill them, you see. That's why I'm here. But it's not like I actually remember my sins.
Petrone, this conversation has made me realize something. You may understand what's happening around you, but you are completely unaware of how you have changed too. Perhaps you needed Klaus more than he needed you.
So as Fiona had mentioned, Klaus got taken by one of the, well, one of the angels, I guess you can say. And he was kind of the control for him. Just like Maylee was kind of the control for, what's her name? Was it Jezebel? I don't know, probably. So every time one of them got taken by one of the unclean ones or whatever, it just messed with everyone else's head.
Klaus? Who? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're through here.
He didn't log Klaus. The earth began to softly tremble.
To my side, men!
On Petrone's order, soldiers rushed into the caravan.
Take them into custody and hang them. Don't move, witch!
With a powerful kick, Neldo knocks aside the soldier attempting to attack Dronia.
Luca, I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm all better now. Madame Juna healed me. She did.
I know. It's good to have you back. Thanks, Dronia. You did a good job treating her.
Huh? Is this really the time to be having this conversation?
Damn it! Move in! Move in!
Neldo.
Dronia motions to Neldo for him to take Luca and run.
Dronia, use my sword.
Neldo tosses his sword to Dronia, then retreats upstairs with Luca.
Hey! Do I look like I know how to use this?
Don't resist! Drop your weapon!
Very well. I'm not strong enough to use this anyway. There's only one weapon light enough for me to wield.
The soldier steps forward as Dronia drops the sword.
Good. Now don't try anything stupid!
A knife!
Dronia plunges her knife deep into the soldier's chest.
You bitch! Who do you think you're messing with?
Dronia shouts after Neldo and Luca.
Luca, take Trakti and get out of here! I'll be right behind you! Neldo, take care of Luca!
This way, Luca!
Neldo shattered a window.
Stop!
The earth trembles once more, yet it somehow seems different from a normal earthquake.
Here! This is yours now!
Dronia picks up the sword belonging to the soldier she just stabbed and flings it at his comrade.
Whoa!
As the soldier steps to the side to avoid the sword, Dronia runs past him and flees the caravan.
Hey! Get back here, witch!
Why is the sky red?
An eerie groaning could be heard throughout the town.
Refrain is shuddering? Why? Because the truth of this town has been revealed? What's going on?
Soldiers' footsteps can be heard from a nearby alley.
Where the hell did that damn witch go? Don't let her get away!
It's like they don't even notice this strange phenomenon. Or perhaps only outsiders can see it. They're so damn persistent.
More soldiers pour out of nearby alleyways. There's a lot of soldiers here.
Search every inch of this town for the witch, the child, and that young man! Don't let them get away!
Did I lose them? I still haven't found Luca and Neldo. I hope they managed to escape. But... Shit. My vision's getting blurry. Do I have a fever?
Dronia's prosthetic leg caught on the stone pavement and she fell violently to the ground. The impact of the leg shatters Dronia's prosthetic leg, leaving her helpless on the ground.
No, not my leg.
Dronia could no longer stand or run, and she could feel herself growing weaker and weaker.
Damn it. Not yet.
Out of options, Dronia began to slowly drag herself.
Oh.
There you are, Dronia!
Oh.
Dronia's okay, right? Well, I'll take her to the Abbey. If you run into the soldiers, could you divert them away from the Abbey?
Oh.
Nemta points to his chest as if to say, "Leave it to me."
Okay. Thanks. I think. I'm counting on you. We're hiding out in the Abbey. Just so you know, you have a really bad fever right now.
Shut up. Where's Luca? Is she okay?
She's on her own.
What? Why are you not with her? I knew I shouldn't have left her with you.
Don't get the wrong idea. Luca's the only reason I'm here helping you.
Hey, what's your deal with Luca, anyway? Don't want to answer, huh? Or maybe you can't answer. It's all the same, either way.
I'm gonna go look for Luca. I'll lock the door in case any soldiers come. Stay put and don't leave. Damn, I can't find Luca. I'm losing her scent. Damn it. No! I've completely lost her. How could I lose Luca? I shouldn't have helped Dronia. God damn it! I guess I have no other choice.
Neldo cups his hands around his mouth.
Luca! Answer if you can hear me! Luca!
Neldy?
Hearing Neldo's voice, Luca pops out of her hiding place.
I'm over here, Neldy! Over here!
Luca!
I'm so glad. I thought they caught you.
Same to you. But I'm glad you're okay.
What about Madame Dronia? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's at the Abbey.
Hey! Luca! It's Dronia!
Fritz? What are you doing out here? How come you're looking for Madame Dronia?
Oh, Luca! I was worried because I saw all those soldiers surrounding the caravan.
Luca hugs Fritz and starts to cry.
Fritz!
Luca!
What? Get off of me! I wasn't the only one looking for you. Boss was too, you know? Said something didn't feel right.
Fritz, behind you!
Huh? Ah!
Fritz is too paralyzed by fear to move, and the unclean one takes him.
Fritz! Fritz!
Fritz's cries can be heard from within the unclean one's body. Having absorbed Fritz, the unclean one glows brightly before vanishing without a trace.
No. Fritz. Fritz is gone.
Did it take him? Luca, no! Please, wait!
Neldy?
It's for the best. You heard what Patrone said, right? He's been set free.
Soldiers still sweeping the town can be heard on the other side of the alley.
Shh! It's still too dangerous right now. Let's head for the Abbey once everything calms down.
Oh. Okay.
It took some time due to soldiers roaming the streets, but Luca and Neldo eventually arrived at the Abbey.
I can't believe they haven't been caught by an unclean one yet. I mean, what are the odds?
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Oh, soldiers!
A woman who seems to resemble Juliet appears. Her dress looks old, tattered, and caked in years of filth.
Hey, give me some food.
You talking to me?
Just ignore that slut. You could do way better than some homeless beggar. I heard her family's business was almost as big as Governor Patrone's, till it went under a couple years ago. This is what she's been reduced to ever since she lost her fortune, her house, and her family.
Juliet realizes that the soldiers aren't going to give her anything, and she scampers back into the alley.
What a shame. Guess you never know when you're gonna lose everything in life.
So I guess that's what kind of altered when Klaus disappeared.
Hey! We're done over here! You guys search the North District!
Roger.
The sun should be rising soon. But why is the sky so ominous? And the rumbling? What's happening to this town?
Nildy! Nildy, come on! We gotta hurry!
Huh? The lock's broken. A nun wouldn't have done this. Did someone break in?
Nelda and Luca enter the abbey.
La 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 la.
That sounded like Madame Dronia.
Luca, wait here. I'll go upstairs and take a look. The doorknob is twisted off.
La 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 la. Next is...
What the hell is going on?
Nelda grips the hilt of his sword and flings the door open. Before Nelda's eyes lay Dronia, her hands and feet dismembered and scattered about the room. Nemto towers above her, eyes bloodshot and breath heavy as he speaks to Dronia.
Let's take off your arm next.
So, Fritz was kind of important to keep around. Keep Nemto from becoming this. Nemto ripped Dronia's arm from its socket, the arm now cut off from Dronia's magic, transformed into an articulated doll limb.
Dolly, dolly. Big dolly. Still alive, even like this. Amazing. I want to tear you apart. I want to eat you up. Gobble you right up. Again. I want to hear you scream again. Let me hear it, Dolly.
Nemto twisted and tugged Dronia's other arm out of its socket. It too transformed into a doll limb. Nella burst into the room.
You... What are you...
Nemto shot a quick glance at Nelda, then went back to gibbering.
Finally. I finally found it. The perfect dolly for me. She's beautiful. So beautiful. Smells so good. This part's soft. This part's hard. A dolly for me to love. love me back. Smoochy, smoochy.
Kill me, please.
Dronia! Luca? Damn it. Don't look!
Neldo tried to slash at Nemto. But Nemto bludgeons Neldo across the room with Dronia's arm, sending him flying across the room. Nemto leaps at Neldo. Nemto sits on Neldo's chest and rains a flurry of blows across his face.
Ow. What happened to...
I'll break anyone who gets between me and my dolly! I'll break them to pieces!
Neldo struggled as Nemto wrapped his hands around his neck. There was a loud snap, and Neldo ceased struggling.
No. Let's go.
Dronia was mumbling nonsense. The light was vanishing from her eyes as her consciousness began to slowly fade.
Okay, dolly. Time to dress you up. Now it's Nimto's puppet show. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
They're crazy. They're all crazy. All of them. Everyone in this town is dead. We never should have come here. Me and Madame Junior weren't supposed to come here. Now they're acting crazy and it's all my fault.
And there's another bad end. I think this is our third one. So we'll go ahead and skip to the end. I will need to make a save. There it is. Save. I'll add this to the dead end. Alright. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Labyrinth, Refrain, Covenant, Dusk. As you can see, a lot of stuff has been happening, and like I mentioned before, it does get pretty dark. See you guys next time.